Hi there! We have arrived at Lake Powell. Lake Powell is located in Glen Canyon, and it is actually the Colorado River that has been cut off, and which creates this lake. It's a beautiful lake in the middle of the desert. How did we get here? Well, the last time I told you about the Glen Canyon, and we have seen so much in the meantime, and I don't even know where to start. But yeah, maybe start at the Glen Canyon. We cycled north again along the Glen Canyon highway into Utah with nice tailwind. We could do a lot of kilometers in a short time, and that was also the moment when my display on my bike showed 3,000 kilometers. That was definitely worth a picture and a brief stop. And then we tried to avoid the main roads again while cycling towards the Bryce Canyon. So we took little country roads, got stuck in the sand, and had the most amazing rides. Like, I remember this one day, the road, we had a lot of downhill but also a lot of uphill. It was like up and down and up and down and left and right, like kind of like a roller coaster. And the scenery, it constantly changed, and it was wow, it was just breathtaking, and there was no one there. And we arrived in Cannonville, which is close to Bryce Canyon, and we were like, what the hell of a ride was that? Amazing! Just want to do it again. But it was no need to do this one again. There were so many other rides coming up which were just as great. Bryce Canyon the next day was cold and rainy, but the scenery was absolutely breathtaking. I mean, we were standing at the edge of this amphitheater that nature had created out of sandstone, and it looks like there's this yellow white organ pipes kind of thing, and it's a huge area. And in the afternoon the sun came out. And yeah, I will never forget this place. It's absolutely worth going there and seeing it. So after Bryce Canyon, we followed the Scenic Byway number 12 towards the east that led us through Escalante and then through Boulder, Utah, which is a popular mountain biking place. And those miles between Escalante and Boulder, two small towns, is just another absolutely breathtaking place. You're arriving on the top of this huge sandstone valley, and you see how the road winds its way through this area and kind of disappears at the other end of the horizon. Fascinating. So from Boulder, we took the Bird Trail Road that led us into Capitol Reef National Park, and there was another staircase kind of downhill road that led us into the canyon, and it felt like riding into the desert again. All of a sudden it got really hot, and there was sand everywhere, and the roads were dusty. So we followed that canyon towards the south until it finally led us into the Glen Canyon National Park. And there the scenery had already completely changed again. Red sandstone rocks, sand dunes, little green bushes, and then in the background we saw Lake Powell. And in front of us was another breathtaking, I mean, such a cool downhill ride. And then imagine arriving here at the lake and then jumping into the water for a swim. What a reward for an already fantastic cycling day. So what you see there in the background is the Ferry Harbor. There's not this actually is the only option kind of in the middle of this very, very long lake to cross from the north side to the southern side. And for miles and miles towards the west, or miles and miles towards the east, there is no other option to cross the lake. So that's why we're here. And tomorrow we'll take the ferry and then cycle 2 more days to Monument Valley. Another highlight that I'm really looking forward to. So I'll tell you about it. Talk to you soon then. Bye for now.